Welcome to Crypto Atlas. I have updates to share with you on Operation Phoenix. Yes, I have updates to share with you. So let me go ahead and talk about what I've been working on before I get into the price, as well as some other things that you really need to keep in mind that could be affecting the price of not just Operation Phoenix, but other cryptos as well as the stock market. And it's some very, very serious stuff that's going on in the world. If you haven't been paying attention to it, this will be a little bit of an educational moment. You may already know what I'm talking about if you've been watching some of the news recently. But let's go ahead and start off with what I've been working on. So I've mentioned in previous videos that I've got this really big spreadsheet. It's over 400 tokens. And on Wednesday, I should be having a meeting with a group of people to help me go over that list, brainstorm, and then essentially see if we have any direct connections to some of those tokens so that when we reach out to them, it's more effective. It's more likely that some of those tokens, or hopefully a lot of the tokens, will actually say yes, and they'll want to come over and be a part of the Infinity Swap. Outside of that, in the meantime, I'm actually continuing to expand the list, but at a very slow rate because I'm actually reaching out to projects now. So it's a little bit of a different approach. What I'm doing now is looking at places such as Presale, as Gempad, and what's really nice is you can filter on those platforms for specifically Binance Smart Chain related tokens. I'm also looking over on Twitter. You can use hashtags such as ICO, BSC, BEP, Binance, things like that. If you try to combine the two of them together, it's pretty hard to find a lot of listings on Twitter, but not impossible. So I've tried that. I was able to find a couple. If you just do the hashtag ICO, you're going to have to really dive into it a little bit more and find out whether or not it's on Binance or not. A lot of tokens have been launching over on Solana. And yeah, you guys can also participate in this. So I'm letting you know the methods that I'm using. If you want to use those same methods, by all means, feel free to do so. And if you did not know, I'll just go ahead and let you guys know. If you already know, it's a nice little refresher. But if you refer a token project over, they get listed on the Infinity Swap. Every time that token trades for the rest of its life on the swap, you'll get 10% of the trading fee. So on a $1 trading fee, that means you make 10 cents. So it could be really good residual income. Just think about the trading volume of the token. The more tokens that you have, the higher probability that you have. And the more tokens that are on the swap, the bigger the community collectively grows, the more attractive it is for other tokens to say, yeah, we want to be a part of this as well. So keep that in mind. And there's a nice graphic here. You can always share this with different token projects if you want to just have it explain the project better for you. And then you could say, hey, if you have more questions, I can introduce you to members of the Operation Phoenix team. You can ask them. Okay, so think about that. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's how I'm taking this really seriously. And again, it seems like good avenues. You got Twitter, there's Reddit, you've got also Gempad and Presale for those things. Outside of that, on Twitter, they're at 2,044 followers. As far as for the first token that is coming up, Power to the People, that bad boy straight up sold out in the whitelist pre-sale. So it not just hit the soft cap, it also crushed it. It hit the hard cap. That bad boy is coming really, really soon. So I hope you guys are ready for the active trading of Power to the People, the first token over on the Infinity Swap. Okay, now we go back over here. And we'll move over to this for a second. The holder count is at 1,459. And now we move over to the price chart. You guys can see here that the price yesterday did close out in the green, but as of the time of me recording this video, the price has dropped down and eliminated all those gains yesterday. It's a little bit in the red. It's down 1.93% in the last 24 hours. But you'll look at this. The buy volume is $4,000 more than the sell volume. It's at 26,000 versus 22,000. So we see a big price drop going on here. Well, not big, but we see a price drop going on. And it's important to note when we go look at CoinMarketCap that we have a lot of things dropping a lot right now. Bitcoin is down almost 7%. Ethereum 7.47%. BNB is down 8.5%. Solana is down 15.34%. That's all just within the last day. Okay, just in the last hour, we're seeing things with all those I just mentioned at 2% or worse just in the last 1 hour. So what do you need to be aware of that's going on in the world right now that you need to pay attention to because it could affect so many different financial markets? And it's what's going on between Iran and Israel. Because if you did not hear, Iran launched many missiles at Israel. Israel was able to shoot down many of them. There was some participation from some other countries that helped in the defenses of that. And a lot of people are hoping that there's de-escalation so that things do not lead to a bigger war. Some people want there to be a bigger war. They want there to be certain resolutions. Some people want retaliations. Like, let's just be real. There's going to be many different perspective views on this. And whatever your point of view is, okay, you've got your opinion on it. At the end of the day, if Israel decides to retaliate, there is a very high probability that we will see economic turmoil in the stock market, in the crypto markets, and a lot of uncertainty about how this is going to keep moving forward. Are other countries then going to join in? Could this be a huge precursor towards World War III? Yes, people are like, we heard this story before, but if you look at the last couple years, we've had some really significant changes that's taken place and aggressions from certain countries such as Russia. China also intimidating Taiwan, the threat there. Also with the Philippines, they've been doing a lot of pressure there. You got a lot of craziness that's going on with American politics right now. And so, guys, it's at a point from an investing standpoint where it's very much on edge. It's on the edge. It hasn't gone fully over the edge yet, but just realize how close we actually are to the edge. And we've had some really nice run-ups. So some people might start taking significant profits. We typically see in uncertain conditions like war, people pull their assets out of their investments and they get cash. And then they sit on the sidelines waiting to see how things play out before they feel comfortable to then go ahead and put their cash back in. And the reason why a lot of people take cash out is because if there's going to be things like significant prices in groceries, gas, etc., because of war, they want to make sure that they have the money to where they can pay for their basic stuff. Rent, food, gas, that kind of stuff. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. And something else that is more bullish, I would say, is that we do have the Bitcoin halving event coming up soon. I was hoping I was going to see it here. I didn't show it. Oh, there we go. Just got to click the little bubble. So the Bitcoin halving event is less than 3.5 days away. When the Bitcoin halving takes place, we typically see prices rise. So this is something that very well could help with the recovery. But again, if there's some major war that breaks out, even though there's a Bitcoin halving, it's no guarantee, right? The stock to flow model for Bitcoin before suggestively was showing a nice upwards trajectory. And then we had stuff like FTX collapse. And there were a couple other events that took place, and that caused it to break that pattern. So it's not set in stone, okay? So very likely we've got some good movement going on here with the Bitcoin halving. That is largely dependent upon what happens with these wars and if there's some other major escalations that happen because of it, okay? So let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comments below. I would love to get your opinion on this. And those are the latest updates that I have for you. If we take a look over here, you can also, Marjax, you can use my referral link. You guys can get up to $10,000 in bonuses. They have leverage trading. You could buy crypto there. You can do copy trading. You can stake over there. I got a referral link in the description below. Feel free to check it out. I think it's a really cool exchange. I really like the concept. Then there's also HG Access. This group has 2,177 members. You can join it through Patreon. That is in the description below. You can pause the video here if you want to read what more of the benefits are by participating in something like this. That's what I got for you in the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out. Thank you to Victor Vegas and Worlds of Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members as well. Again, guys, God bless all of you. Be safe out there. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.